Good morning. We're finishing this today. I haven't got much more to do. Let me just plug my iron in, sorry. Yeah, I will catch you up. Sorry, and just plug this in. Right. Oh, for goodness sake. The wire's got caught. Hang on. Right. It's free. So, what have I done? I did these little stitches here, really simple, just running stitch, little French knot white flowers. Yeah, that filled that in. Did some sort of more running and stitchy type things there, a few French knots, a bullion knot there. I found a ladybird button, so I covered up the one that was on there because he kind of got buried under that white flower. So yeah, the ladybird button really shows up lovely now. So I'm just going to iron Mr. Robin on. Oh, and I found, oh, I was going to say, where'd they go? I found a couple of butterfly buttons. So I'm going to stitch those on. I thought one there and one there. So we'll put some antennae on. Robin's just going to sit there, I think. Might do some little legs. And that's it, basically. So there we are. So are you ready? Yeah. I think I don't want to go too close to the edge because I haven't quite decided. I know I'm not going to keep them in a book, these bits that we've done, but I'm contemplating making little individual pictures, technically, but I might just do the quilt. I don't know. As you can tell, I haven't decided. I'm worried I'm going to burn that. So I'm just looking around and I haven't got anything handy. Just trying to get that bit down. So yes, it's nearly done. Don't know what the next one's going to be. Exciting. It comes out, well, obviously the end of the month, but yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm just going to take 2 strands, do some little legs, stitch the butterflies on, put on some antennae, and that'll be it. Of course, threads are going to be a pain, aren't they? Right, thank you. Dropped a plate in the kitchen and somehow managed to cut my hand in the process. I still don't quite know how I managed to do that, but it shattered spectacularly. I can't get this to go in the hole, thank you. Yeah, it caught my finger, so I'm afraid I had to put a plaster on. Oh. So, it's Sunday here today. Been to the beach this morning. We're quite lucky, we live really close to the coast, so yeah, he hasn't quite ironed on. I'll have to get a pressing cloth on it and really stitch him down. Stick. Oh, it's going to be one of them days. One of those days. You're not even going to see this foot, but I feel the need. At least it's not going through the sticky stuff at the moment, so that's all good. No pliers needed today, hopefully. Just put your third toe on, mate, and then you can stand upright properly, can't you? Yeah, about there will be good. I get it to come back and then go forward. I say you're hardly going to see this, but I'll know. If he hasn't got legs on, I will know, and it will drive me potty. Right. Okay. He's got feet now. Why isn't that sticking? Did I even put stuff on? I'm sure I put stuff on there. Okay. Well, in that case then, we'll have to do some stitching because that is not staying on. So what I'll do is just a quick back stitch there. Trying to think if I've got anything to catch you up on. Not really. So I went to the beach. My granddaughter. I have put a little video up actually if you want to watch that. My crazy granddaughter turned up in a wetsuit when they picked me up. I was like, you are not going. Yes, I am, Nanny. I'm going in for a swim. Okay. If we lived in Florida, I could understand. But the sea in England really never gets that warm. So, but she went in. I went for a paddle. I love walking on the beach without shoes on actually because you know, it does that sort of job for you where it takes all the dead skin off your feet. So yeah, it's nice. Picked up some oyster shells actually, so I've got a little project I'm going to be doing with those, which is kind of a bit more mixed media-y, but it should be fun to do. He actually looks a lot better with a bit of stitch on, doesn't he? I'm saying he. Let's give you an eyeball. Which of course went wrong. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Oh, really? Okay, I have to take that one out. Where's the... leaving it a bit short, but I think I've said to you before, I don't worry too much because, you know, this is gonna, you know, be, if it was something that was going to be moved around a lot and stuff like that, you know, I would worry about leaving short ends, but it's not. It's probably never going to leave the wall, or if I decide to do a picture, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but no, go properly this time, thank you. I might as well do his bib while we're here. I'm quite tempted to do him all over actually, but we shall see. Just to give him some feathers. because he is the last thing now. If I keep stabbing my finger, I'm going to cry. I don't know if you're on the Facebook group, there's some lovely, incredible work being done. You know, this is not my forte. I mean, I love doing a bit of embroidery, but I'm a bit more of a machine stitcher. I kind of got into hand stitching a lot more when the first lockdown happened, and Anne Brooke did her book thing, which I've never ever finished. I've done all the pages, I just never got around to doing the cover. It might be something I'll do in the future, actually, very, very sort near future. So, but yeah, that was fun. Really enjoyed that. Real good challenge, you know. Let's do your beak, and then I think I might go after I shut the video off and completely embroider the bird, but I don't know. I've got quite a few things I need to do today. So if I get the time, I will do it, and then I'll show you when we do the next one. It's better. I can see your beak now. Yeah, I might off screen go in and put in all those feathers. I feel the need to do it now, so right, okay, I think we'll call that done on there. Now I want to do the butterflies. I think I'll put a fresh bit on. I'm still scarred from the last stitching. The needle. Oh, that was so painful. Now, do I do that side or that side? I think that side. Okay. some little antennae. We could do, I've just done that wrong. I'm going to do fly stitch. Oh, maybe we'll just keep it simple, Susan. Keep it simple. Now, just gonna do a little flight path for him or her. Don't know. Not going right through to the wadding. Don't need to. Just a little. Why not? Right, one more butterfly. I'll see how long we've been going. I might do a bit of the robin with you. I'll just see how long the video is. So. Put you there. Get it secured first. Might as well give him a little flight path as well. Yeah, he's just been chased out of the flowers by the bee, by the robin. I don't know if they eat butterflies. Do they eat butterflies? Right. Okay, let's see how long we've been going, and I'll find a red thread if it's not too long. Oh, it's only 19 minutes. Stay there. Don't move. Just get my threads. Now then, have we got a nice robin red? That's a scrappy do there. That's a nice red. Right. I don't think it's going to be too thick to go through either. just going to simply fill it in. I hate wearing plasters because this sticks to you. Right. I'm going to have to split it down, aren't I? Okay. So I think it'll just look so chunky. It'll look horrible. I think he's going to look better if he's stitched. That's my thinking. Okay, you need to stay there. Right, you can come off. Let's get you threaded up. So I've split it down to 3 strands. Hopefully that won't look too chunky, because it is tempting to go with all 6, but it can look too thick basically and just looks a bit blah. It doesn't really matter which end I start, does it? It's just, for me, I'm just going to do a simple back stitch. I think in proportion to his feathers. Not get too big. Come back and fill in the gaps. I'm hoping this is going to work. Oh, actually no, I've just realised. Okay, well we'll leave those in. I've just remembered how to do it. It is well, kind of a back stitch. But it needs to be a little bit longer, I think. Maybe too small. My cat bought one in once. Oh, boy did I shout at her. It survived, so I don't know how she caught a robin, because they're usually really fast, aren't they? And she is not a fast cat by any means. Yes, I hollered at her and she actually dropped it. I thought, oh, it's going to die from shock, but I quickly scooped it up and sort of put it on a bush in the garden and sort of stood away, and it just flew off. So yeah, resilient little things. All you experienced stitchers out there are going, it's not how you do it, it's fine. I've never done it before, so I'm just kind of winging it here. You can probably tell. I'll go back over it in the gaps. Dragging it to me, aren't I? Just going to go off kilter a little bit. I'll come back and fill those in a moment. Oh, getting cramp. Ouch. Oh, I didn't go back there. Be shouting at me. You've missed one. Yeah, never mind. We can fill in, no problem. Amazing how much thread it takes actually, isn't it? I thought that would be loads, but obviously not. Okay. Right, how you doing, Mr. Robin? Or let's just say Robin. That's great, well done. Managed to pull some stuffing through from the back, well done. Right, let's go and fill in these other bits now. The one we missed. He's still awake. Mind you, somebody, because I said, oh, I'm going to pause it because, you know, it's a bit boring and all this, that and the other. And somebody said to me, have you ever watched Floss Tube? No, I haven't. Because apparently people do a lot of stitching on there. I'll have to have a look. Just going to skip across here. Does look a lot better actually. Might just do his breast. I don't know if I need to do all of him. Those back feathers I think could do with a stitch or two. Maybe not. I'll live with this for now and we'll see what we think of that. Cool, quite like that. I know it's not the right way, but I couldn't remember. It's good enough for me. Yeah. Right, I'll give you a close-up. That might be all I do, I don't know. I'll see how the mood takes me. Okay, so for now, he does look a lot better stitched. Let me give you a close-up. Yeah, I wonder if you can get it actually. But, yeah, I think I'm going to have to make myself do that, aren't I? So anyway, so there we are, little butterflies. They're little trails, if you want to call it that. They're flight paths. Yeah. So, as I say, I'm sorry. Oh, don't tell me I was out of screen all that time. Oh, I'll watch the video back if it was rubbish. I'll won't post it. Anyway, yeah, there we are. All done. And if I was out of screen, I'm very, very sorry. Cool. I like it. Let's go through the camera, actually. See you on the next one. Bye.